We got a new kitten.
You did? Yeah.
You ready? Look at the princess.
We don't have it named yet.
Alright, here they go.
Here's my daughter's second one.
Oh. Whoa. It looks like she's crying.
She doesn't cry over anything. Girls being a steal.
We're over here.
Yeah. Go, princess. It's sparkly, huh? Here it comes today, princess.
Okay, Christmas got you.
You ready?
Hope you guys enjoy the
See
day.
Nicole? Nicole, she's gonna get married. Alright, Keith, come on today.
Dude, that was
Yeah!
her daughter might wear
She
it.
had drugged that fucking seaweed out of the water. What?
Oh, look at the baby.
Look at that girl.
Hi, Evelyn. There it is. There we go.
Ice cream. Oh no, should I make a scene?
Yeah, baby.
All right, we're having a wedding.
Yeah!
If you guys want to come forward so you can hear the ceremony, this is a big deal. We're gathered here today not only to celebrate our dear friends Keith and Nicole, but we're here to participate and to witness a miracle. You see, this isn't just a legal ceremony. This is spiritual, right?
Yeah!
Two people came down the mountain, and they're going to leave as one.
Yeah!
And I know that's really important to Keith and Nicole, that it's more than just legal. This is spiritual. This is all of their friends and family are here to be a part of one of the most important days of their life. Thank you all for coming today. Thank you for being here. And thank you for being a witness and a support today to this beautiful day. You couldn't have a more beautiful day, could you?
No.
This is a multi-billion-dollar location.
Yeah!
And we have a beautiful bride. We have a handsome groom right here. Come on. And my name's Danny, by the way. And I'm just so thankful to be part of your life, Nicole, Keith, and just, you know, And what's so cool to me is that what's happening today, this has deep spiritual roots, right? This goes all the way back. It says in the Bible, it's not good for man to be alone. You know that? Anyone attest to that?
Yes, amen.
It also says, he who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord in Proverbs. It also says in Proverbs, let your fountain be blessed and rejoice in the wife of your youth. As a loving deer, a graceful doe, always be enraptured with her love. And we see a young couple that's enraptured in love. And it's more than a feeling. Like the spray paint on the rock over there, it says love is a verb, right?
Yeah.
It's more than a feeling. This is a commitment. And that's what's happening today. Before God and before your friends and family, you two are here to make a commitment to a love for a lifetime. And I know that's what's important to you. And we know that these things don't just come easy, do they?
No.
They take a little bit of work. The grass is greener, not on the other side, but on the side where you water it, which is nobody right now. But you understand the analogy, right?
Yes.
And so before you two exchange vows, as your pastor, as your friend, I want to just say an encouragement. I think this is also an encouragement to those of us in relationships as well, right?
Yes.
There's work to be done. It's wonderful But there's ingredients that we need to have in order to have a healthy, lasting relationship. Only 6, and they're really quick, I promise. The first thing is commitment, right? There's a commitment. You two have already made a commitment to each other. It's not just to each other, but it's before God. And I know this is a very special place to you that you're sharing with us. This beach, beautiful beach, and it's also a place where your love grew to be a commitment. That's more than just a feeling. It's a commitment that says, I'm committed to you. No one else, right? That you are my one and only. The second thing we need in a lasting relationship is consideration. Right? Consideration. The Bible in Romans 12 says, be devoted to one another in love, honor one another above yourself, right? So you need to consider now, as you guys already do, Keith, you consider her above yourself, right? Yeah. And you consider him above yourself. It's not a 50-50, it's 110 times 110, right? That's what it's going to take. The third thing, I used to say compromise, but I've been married 15 years now, and I'm going to say that differently. I'm going to say collaboration. Because when you compromise, somebody wins, somebody loses, right? But when you collaborate, it's let's seek the win-win. You're going to face challenges. You're going to face decisions, right? Conflict. It's going to happen. There's no perfect day. There's no perfect relationship. But when you face a conflict, work together to seek the good of each other. Fourth thing, communication.
Oh, yeah.
Aren't you glad that this is a skill we can learn?
Number 1.
I got 15 years in and I'm still learning. But communication, James in the Bible says, be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry. I think we all can work on that, right?
Yeah.
But in your marriage, I want to encourage you, listen to one another. Seek to understand before being understood, right? Keep listening, and then listen some more. Don't try to fix it, just listen. Fifth thing, I'm almost done, is courtship. How many of you guys know, after you're married for a while, it's important to keep the love alive, right?
Yep.
Continue to date one another. And you know, having children, we all know, like you gotta make that a priority. Keep dating. Keep coming down to the beach down here with the family, taking that time. Don't get too busy to just cultivate that relationship. And the last thing, which is something, and hey, I'm not trying to, I know this is something that's important to Keith and Nicole, that's part of their relationship, and we all believe different things, we all come from different places, but I know for them, Christ, the love, the acceptance, and the forgiveness that comes from God is huge, right? That's a huge factor, and we need that. We need to forgive. We need to accept one another. And we need a love that is beyond just a human love. We need God's love, which is powerful. 1 Corinthians 13. 1 Corinthians 13 says this. This is my last thing, I promise.
Okay.
Though I speak with the tongues of men and of angels, but I have not love, I become a sounding brass or a clanging cymbal. And though I have the gift of prophecy and understand all mysteries and all knowledge, and though I have faith, so I can remove mountains, but I have not love, I am nothing. And though I bestow my goods to the poor, though I give my body to be burned, but I have not love, it profits me nothing. Love suffers long and is kind. Love does not envy. Love does not parade itself. It is not puffed up. Love does not behave rudely. Love does not seek its own. It is not provoked, thinks no evil, does not rejoice in iniquity, but rejoices in the truth, bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love never fails.
Amen.
That's the kind of love we're talking about today. That's the kind of love we want. Right now, you guys are about to exchange the most sacred vows you can ever say to one another. And go ahead and just, you want to just face one another and take each other's hands. I'm going to lead you in in the vows that we've talked about and that you guys have expressed you wanted to exchange today. But and just remember, you know, this is first of all, it's just us, right?
Yeah.
It's just us, and taking this moment because this is a very special moment. And these words I know are words that you've already spoken and said to one another and you've meant to one another. So it's nothing new, but it's just we're making this official, we're formalizing this. With everybody here, we're just all here to support you guys.
Annie,
So thankful, so thankful. Keith, you're up first, brother.
do this.
Will you have this woman to be your wedded wife? To live together after God's ordinance and the blessing of marriage? Will you love her, honor her, comfort her, and keep her in all things, forsaking all others? Keep yourself only to her as long as you both shall live?
It's a handful, but I will.
I will. Then turn to her and make this profession of faith.
Alright?
Repeat after me. Because God
Because God
has brought us together and established our love.
Say it like you mean it.
In our relationship,
in our relationship,
I, Keith, take you, Nicole,
I take you, Nicole,
to be my beloved wife.
to be my beloved wife.
I will love you
I will love you.
and will cherish you always. I now join myself to you from this moment forward.
I join myself to you from this moment forward.
We shall be one in Jesus' name.
We shall be one in Jesus' name.
All right.
Okay.
We're halfway there. Nicole, will you have this man to be your wedded husband, to live together after God's ordinance and the blessing of marriage? Will you love him, honor him, comfort him, and keep him in all things, forsaking all others? Keep yourself only to him as long as you both shall live. Return to him and make this profession of your faith. Keith, I also believe it is God's perfect desire for me to become your wife. And so I, according to the Word of God, give myself to you. Where you go, I will go. Where you live, I will live. As you have committed your life and love to me, I too also believe with all my heart that this is forever. From this moment forward, we shall be one. Everyone take a deep breath. We're almost there. Do we have some rings? Yes.
Ring.
Hobbit has the ring.
Beautiful ring.
My precious.
Right there.
Very important job, sir. Thank you. These are beautiful rings. Check it out. My precious. My precious. These are precious. They're made out of silver, precious metal, and they should be cherished, right? They're going to be with you always. And these are a symbol that you're taken. Right? They're also in the shape of a circle which goes on forever, right? And so it's a symbol of forever and a day. And that's what the commitment that you two are making together today. So Keith, go ahead.
Nice one.
Oh, that's what you want. Got them mixed up. Go ahead and repeat after me as you're putting the ring on her. There you go.
Hold your left hand.
I give this ring.
Say it.
I give this ring. Constant symbol.
Constant symbol.
My abiding love.
My abiding love.
I give you my name.
I give you my name.
All that I am.
All that I am.
I will love you.
I will love you.
Care for you.
Care for you.
With all the strength.
All the strength.
And God provides. I seal the vows I made to you.
The vows I made to you.
In the name of the Father.
In the name of the Father.
The Son.
The Son. And the Spirit.
Hold.
Yeah, I have my shirt.
Left hand. Oh, this one?
Yeah.
love for you. I give up my name for yours. I give myself and all that I am. I seal the vows that I faithfully marry the Son, the Holy Spirit.
Yeah.
Well, now I have the privilege to, by the authority invested in me in the state of California, as a minister of the gospel, I now pronounce you husband and wife.